Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
And before we say anything, I know it's strange lighting, but my light above me is on a bit. Chris says when he put it on this morning, it was flickering, so he's put a new bulb in, switched it on, and it's still flickering. So we reckon it's connection. So yeah.
Requested to come and
Hiya, Grandpa Kevin. How are you? So yeah, we're not doing like scary tales live stream. It's just
it's not too bad actually.
Yeah.
At
At least you can see me. The only downside is I've got my ring light on, and it's reflecting in my glasses. But hey ho.
We'll turn your ring light off and see what it's like.
It's not too bad actually. So yeah, it's not too bad.
We've got to think with Tim sitting in dark.
Yeah, I've got like a standard lamp. So hi Azy, how are you?
Hello,
so yeah, obviously because it's Sunday tomorrow, we can't sort of get in touch with them too. It seems like it's a dodgy connection because it's just like flickering. And same as I say, Chris has changed bulb and it's still doing it. So we've turned it off and left it off. Hi Lee, how are you?
Hello, Leila.
So
Trying to get this on replying clearly.
Oh, I didn't really. Yeah, I mean, I saw him, Amjad. Hi, Gary.
Gary.
So yeah, yeah, he knows, bro. How are you? So yeah, Chris was happy last night. I says Chris was happy last night. Yeah. The other lot got absolutely hammered by Peterborough last night. So yeah, Chris couldn't stop laughing all night.
Let's all laugh at Wendy's. Na, 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 na.
But yeah. Ooh, music bands behind the scene.
Ooh, what?
Amjad says Wednesdays and Thursdays is the day we're filming in the T-Film studio in Brixton. Ooh. 2 music bands behind the scenes. Ooh. So, but yeah, the only downside is I've got like a reflection on my glasses. Yeah, it is. But he loves Peterborough. Nah, he does. Hiya, Johnny. I didn't see you sneaking there.
Hello, Johnny.
So yeah, made Christmas night, and yeah, it were over the moon. So yeah. If you're wondering where strange lighting's coming from, yeah, I've got a dodgy connection on the light above me. Ooh, jasmine and pineapple flower.
Snob.
Ooh, hiya Tim, how are you? So, but at least you can see me. That's the main thing. Oh yeah, Link. Forget me head if it will lose. Oh,
get on my channel.
Yeah, right. I was going to say, that's when you can be asked to go live, man.
As you can tell, I'm feeling a lot better.
Yes, it is been a little bit under the weather.
But I had some good medicine last night.
Yeah, it cheered him up no end last night. So.
I've actually cut the grass.
Oh yeah, must have been feeling better because it's cut all backyard. So, but you know, just for last night, he was supporting Peterborough. You know what I mean? It's ooh.
So,
Amjad's going to be the cameraman
hold it steady, Amjad.
using DSLR.
Got a tripod.
So, but yeah, what else? Yeah, all night it got on my wires. Chris was saying, oh yeah, there's some. I mean, I did send Tim a picture, but yeah, I'll just show you some of the things that were coming out of the United camp.
Just read that one, Paul.
Oh yeah, I'll come to that in a minute. Oh dear, I particularly like this one. Look,
Practice taking pictures and filming on the cameras yesterday in the studio. Oh,
Yeah.
Amjad.
the promotion bus is red and it says "Back to the Depot, SWFC." But this one is Chris's absolute favourite. And if you were wondering who that is, that's one of their players, Barry Banham, using his bald spot as a 0.
Paul's a hero.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the one Chris particularly likes. But yeah. Right, on to Chris and his bionic eye.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday we went to opticians. Right, both of us. Callum's got to go next week. I suppose it's like once you get used to it, Amjad. Anyway, so both obviously seen different opticians. Chris went in first, and I picked my glasses and everything before he come out. So anyway, she was like measuring me up. Obviously, these are varifocal, so she was measuring me up, and Chris come out, and I went, "You wouldn't just come out. You've been ages." So it transpires that last time they picked up on cataracts in my left eye and in Chris's left eye. Now, the optician that I saw had said, yeah, there's no change in your cataract. They do take years to worsen. Right? So that was that. Anyway, I'm sat there and she's measuring. I tell you now, guys, right? I've gone for a totally different look. I'm not giving anything away. You'll have to wait. I'm picking them up on the 26th of May, which was like a fortnight yesterday. So you'll have to wait and see. Gone for something totally different. Anyway, so I'm there and she's measuring me up, and Chris comes out, and I went, "You've been a long while." It transpires that his cataract has got well bad in the because we only go every 2 years. So he says, "I've got to go and have my cataract done." What, already? So telling me all about it, and it's this where is it? That hospital? Baby, where's that hospital?
Aye?
Where's that hospital?
Well, they've got 3. One in Chapeltown, one in Northern General, and one in, I forget where, Marlborough.
So
Just out M1.
So could you have gone to Northern General?
I could go to any field.
Oh, anyway. So basically, they said within the next couple of months he'll get this letter telling him when he's got to go in for this operation. So it says to optician, he says, if I've got to have a big needle in my eye, he says to numb my eye, he says you can forget about it. So she says, no. She says, you just put drops in to numb your eye and then sort of do it that way. So man's more or less no improvement, but no worse. And Chris's has deteriorated at a rapid rate. So yeah, that's why he's on about his bionic eye. Yeah, I says, who do you think you're not, Terminator? And yeah, he's only got. But the thing is, once he's had this cataract done, he's got to go back to opticians for him to measure him and whatever for new glasses. Monica. It's the Monica. I don't know what they call
I don't
them.
know how you pronounce it or spell it, but I just did what the phone said.
Like one of them round things that you just pro over one eye. But yeah, either that or a pirate patch.
Aye, Captain.
But yeah,
Scotty!
everybody's gone because I'm boring them to death. Hiya, Scotty. So yeah. Hiya, Tommy. How are you? So yeah, so I've gone for a totally different look altogether. Hiya, Tim.
Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Chris.
Hello.
You look tired, Tim.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've gone for a totally different look. I'm not giving the game away. There's only Chris knows. Yeah. So I'm picking them up on 26. So, but I did have two choices, and when Chris came out, and I says I've chose these, but these is another pair that I chose. He says, "Oh, I do like them better." Yeah. Anyway, you not long to wait. A week on Friday.
Hi, Tommy. Scotty.
Have you been busy then? Have you been mowing?
Yeah, I've been mowing today. I've done 2 gardens today, and it took me all day.
I was going to say it's been gorgeous here.
Yeah.
Hi, Gordo. How are you?
Hi, Gordo. Pardon me.
But you know what they say, Tim? You have to make hay while sun shines.
Yeah, definitely, Jeanette. Definitely. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow.
But you know, we've had a lot of false starts with all this rain, and
yeah,
you know,
definitely.
Trust Gordo. He says they're going for Dame Edna Everage look. No.
Me.
Because I says I've gone for a totally different look. But yeah, you'll have to wait and see, Gordo. But no, I ain't gone for Dame Edna Everage look. You see, the reason why they're taking a fortnight is because they're varifocals.
Hi, Scotty.
But what you done to your hair, Tim? It seems rather tame tonight.
Yeah, I've washed it.
Well, you know what I mean by tame. It looks
Yeah.
John Lennon's, no, they're not John Lennon. Hi, Crypto. But yeah, no, they're not John Lennon's either.
No.
But obviously, this time in a fortnight, you'll all
Yeah.
you'll all find out anyway.
Yeah.
Even Callum don't know what I've gone for. I just told him I'd gone for a totally different
Look.
look. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's first time I've been out in months. Went
Yeah.
out at dawn, and Chris says, this is the open air, you know.
Don't think what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. But yeah, that's first time I've been out in months. I think last time I went out, it were March, and it were to doctors from a B12 injection. That was last time I went out. So I have no idea what they're talking about, Tim, about flashcards and.
No, nor do I. No.
I know Chris has a DSLR camera, but that's about all I do know about it.
Tommy.
That's only if you can see the keys on the laptop. Well, if you're wondering why there's a difference in lighting, Tommy.
Hi, Bria.
Hiya, Bria. How are you? I've got a light above me, and for some reason it started going a bit silly. Chris switched it on this morning and it was like flickering. So he says, I think your light's gone. So we put a new bulb in it and it's still doing the same.
Might be a loose wire.
It's some sort of a loose connection, put it that way.
Yeah.
But I said to Chris, when I looked up at it, it's like the bulb ain't sitting in right, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sort of like a slight slant on it. So whether it's just the pendant bit that's
it might be the actual holder that's broken, isn't it?
yeah, the bit that you like push it into, it's like it's sort of making a connection one side but not other. If you know what I mean. And it's
one side might be broken.
You know what I mean? It's just like flickering.
Yeah.
That's what Chris uses. Amjad says use Epidemic Sounds.
Hi, Kirsty Gibson.
Hi, Kirsty. How are you? Yeah. So I'm hoping by Monday we've sorted it out. So
yeah,
definitely by Tuesday. So otherwise, I'll be baking in dark. Yeah. It puts a whole new meaning on baking blind. But yeah, it's quite looking forward to Tuesday actually. I've never actually ate anything with dates in it. Hey up.
No.
Your camera's moving.
Yeah, I know.
He wanted to show your chest off. Are you back on your bench?
Yeah.
And they took this chair back.
Yeah, they took the chair back.
Oh, bless you. You let to treat yourself, Tim, and treat yourself to one.
Definitely, yeah.
I were only just saying to Chris, 9 o'clock and it was still light.
Yeah, it's still light here.
Yeah, well, it's sort of just going like dusk here.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's sort of just, it's not quite dark, but it's not like, if you know what I mean, it's sort of just dusk. Sugar Dumps filming studio. So Raphael's not live tonight, is he?
No, Raphael. Yeah, he's usually live on a Saturday night, but I don't think he's.
I'm going to say I've had a look because I normally go in before I go do mine.
Yeah,
but I couldn't see him anywhere.
That's right. Raphael usually goes live about an hour
8
before you.
o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
Okie dokie, Johnny.
Okay, John.
So yeah, out. Hello.
Hi, Hazy.
How about now?
That's better.
So, yeah, but your volume needs to weaken a little bit. Ooh. Johnny says his end wall and the and a window. Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Hello.
How did Jack go on his first clubbing night?
Still haven't come home.
Hey?
Still hasn't come home.
Still haven't
Still
come home.
hadn't?
Oh.
He'll be home in an hour or so.
Did they stop at mates then?
Yeah, they've stayed at some girl's house.
Oh, dirty little stop at him.
Well, I mean, you know.
It's all right if you're wondering, Tim. We were 18 the other day.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it'd have been nerve-wracking letting him go, but what can you do?
Well, this is it. You have to let them go sometime, and you know what I mean. You don't want to.
We all done it, you know.
Well, that's it. That's it. You know what I mean? Is
Things are different now, though. I think things are a lot more dangerous, you know.
yeah, yeah,
Like so many people carrying knives and shit now.
yeah. Because
That's
Callum
legit.
were on
People
about
carrying
it the other day. I don't know whether he'd watched your thing, and he says I might start going out on my own. But you see, Callum. Oh, pardon me. Obviously, he's got learning difficulties.
Yeah.
Same as Chris says, you say wrong thing to wrong person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like-
and it's normally a little small chopsy little kid got the knife. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And you know, I can understand where you're coming from, worrying about him going out clubbing. But I mean, it's like this: Jack's got his head screwed on proper, if you know what I mean. And,
Well, I mean, I like to think so. But the thing is, that any fucking 18-year-old, they're all stupid as fucking.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, but you like to think in sort of certain circumstances.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That they can. Yeah.
He's got a pretty good bunch of friends, like
Yeah.
his friend unit. They've been together since nursery, most of them. There's a bunch of them, and they've been friends since they can remember. Like,
No,
you know, that's a good thing.
Well, that's it. You know what I mean? At least it's got some kind of backup, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
And they got phones. I mean, things are different. Like when I was his age, when I left the house, that was it. I was gone. There was nobody phoning me to see where I was.
well, yeah, yeah.
Now they're phoning him saying, "Where are you? What the fuck are you doing?" I can't even imagine that. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I know exactly what.
When we left the house at that age, we were there's nobody getting hold of us.
Yeah.
So we go home.
No.
You know.
But having said that, same as you said, things are different now to what they were when we were younger.
Yeah.
Because you look at a person wrong way nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hi, Dr. Smith. We've already had Mother's Day here in UK.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, in today's society, you know, you've got to say the slightest thing or look, you know, a certain way at somebody. And
Yeah,
they,
definitely.
You know,
I just finished building a diddly bow. Look at this.
ooh.
Right.
It's For one
How long
string,
did that take you?
couple of days.
Ooh.
Hi, Johnny.
How many strings has it got?
One.
Was it just one?
Yeah, look.
Hi, Johnny.
Looks like a pirate's chest. It's cool, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, look at that. I made a
It
jig
is.
to make finger joints.
Use a, what do you call it? Twang?
Diddly toe.
That's right.
Oh, it sounds
Yeah.
good. Oh, God, you know what that reminds me on?
That's the start to a TV show.
Deliverance. Can't you
No.
remember that film Deliverance?
Yeah.
Bit
But
of an
that's
horror movie.
What Hazy's is playing is Paint It Black, I think.
No. Nice
No.
try. Nice guess, though.
Yeah.
Look at Johnny. Johnny knows.
He told us so obviously you don't.
I have heard it before. I fucking blew it. Amazing what sound you can get out of that, isn't it?
Anyone can play this. It's one string. I mean, come on.
I can twang it.
Twang it.
That wall's in. That wall.
Not a bad sound, though, is it?
Yeah, it's a good sound, yeah.
Look how I've done it. That's one piece of wood. That's one piece of wood.
Ah.
That is the same piece of. That's the same piece of wood as that. So
Wow.
one piece.
Hmm.
That's good. That.
Can you electrify it?
I could have, but I didn't. I chose not to.
Oh.
Just
Oh, it sounds all right as it is.
Yeah, you don't need that. Doesn't need to.
Hi, James Dundas Junction, Monroe.
Carrie says when I'm cleaning windows. No. Hi, James.
Got Christine again tomorrow. Let's see if she can. I'm gonna stay so close to her she can't bop anybody.
what I'm going to do. I'm just going to build a load of guitars.
At 14.
I'm going to build a load of guitars and then go to guitar shows and sell them.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Be a good day out.
Because there was a stall when I went to the Bristol Guitar Show. There was a stall, and the guy's guitars were proper shit, and he sold them all. But he was selling them cheap. He was selling them for like £80 and £100 and stuff. But you could see like he just screwed stuff together. It was proper rough, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Proper
just
body
throwing
stuff.
them together.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, the show is about to begin.
But this is the thing. It's such occasions like that at guitar shows. They can see quality when they see it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
100%, yeah. Like that's quality. That's a quality.
And it's like you know what you're talking about. You went, it was selling them for £80 and they were shit.
Yeah. Like proper shit. So I said, as soon as I said to him, I said, I build these myself. He's like, oh yeah, he said I build these up for speed. I don't. I just build them as fast as I can. I thought I could fucking see that.
Yeah.
But that's kind of all wrong, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know like the neck pockets? Do you know like where I got a box out there
Yeah,
to fit the neck? Like, see how look on mine.
yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. This guy's it was like that much cut out.
Bloody
And it
hell.
was just, honestly, it was crazy. Like, I could put my fingers down them, like, on the gaps. It was crazy.
So what did he say when you said you build them then?
Well, actually, he gave me his card. There's his card. He gave me his card. Go check him out.
Yeah, he only
Go
uses
on,
a chisel. That's it.
If you go on Instagram or Facebook, he's on there.
Mhm.
You can see his guitars. They're proper rough, man. Proper rough. Like way worse than the first one I ever built. Like way worse.
Yeah. But the thing about yours is you take your time and you
Mhm.
don't settle for anything less than perfect.
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Well,
We
I
had like
start building, and then
you know,
like certain things for this, like I keep them. Like that is raised a bit. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
I could have quite easily flushed that, sanded it down really
Yeah.
flat. It was perfect, but I didn't want to. I wanted to keep
It gives it more.
You know what I mean? Like these ones are a bit flat.
Authenticity.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it a
Yeah.
bit rough and ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's all been sanded down, but
but
just little touches
I
like
mean,
that.
it's not what I'd call rough and ready. It gives it the guitar that bit of rusty look.
I realised I didn't got shower.
So you can take it to the football. You're gonna get your fucking head kicked in. You're gonna get your fucking head kicked
Only by security,
in. What?
especially if you try and run on the pitch.
When you go to football, Johnny, or have you been?
Luke's been poorly the last few weeks. I haven't seen him.
Oh,
You go to the football, Johnny, don't you?
Three times I've been there.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I just don't fit behind seats. That's the only issue. You know, when you get up and you're getting close to goal, so everybody stands up. That's a fucking relief for me. I'm telling you.
the Chris last night for one night only. We're a Peterborough fan.
Yeah.
Because piggies were,
Up the posh.
yeah.
Nah.
This is other Sheffield team, and they call them piggies. Sheffield Wednesday.
Like when you
Anyway, for ages they were top at league. There were so many points clear. There were so many games in hand, and and then it all went downhill. So now they in playoffs for promotion, but they played Peterborough last night and they got smashed 4-0, and that were at Peterborough, so they got to play at Hillsborough next week. So Chris, we're absolutely loving it. Did you sort your lights out, Johnny?
No, not yet, to be honest.
Why they're not working?
If you're wondering why I'm in sort of partial darkness, we've got a dodgy connection on my light above me.
I don't know if you
Like, they're not working.
Well, what it were, Chris said he turned them up. No, they're not working, Johnny.
You have a window, you can now. It's a bit dark for that.
Yeah.
There's a window in there now.
Oh, you mean on my right-hand side? Anyway, Chris put light on this morning, and he says bulb were like flickering. And so we put a new bulb in earlier on, and it was still doing the same. So we're assuming it's some sort kind of a dodgy connection. So I'm having to manage with like a lamp, standard
The
lamp.
other end today, I cut all the excess off.
Yeah.
Rolled it underneath the lip of the roof, and I battened it all, to hold it off.
Oh yeah. So it's like solid and
Then
tight.
I built the frame all the way up, and then I covered it in 2 big layers of thick plastic, and then I felted it as well, and then I've started cladding all the way over it now.
He's just playing with his lights.
It wasn't working, so I had to unplug them and plug them back in. They're a bit. I mean, they were cheap, but it comes with a big remote control.
Yeah, it's a bit like yours, isn't it, Johnny?
Yeah, and mine's white.
If only I could see it.
Get your hey up, Keena. Hey up.
Oh,
Hi, Keena.
She's out at a party, so we've got to pick her up.
Did you enjoy
I
it?
said to Kath, just watch her, because she's just going to go ass over tit. I can see it coming. I said, and then she'll be back.
She says she was going to go back to the doctors.
Yeah, she's gone to her cousin Marie's birthday party.
No, I mean, Tracy told me she were, because her foot's all swollen up and it's
Pardon me.
painful.
I like
Oh,
that.
she's not been about. I've just told her to keep it elevated when she's not walking on it.
But
All right. If you get me in a bloody headlock. She likes to fight this one.
Oh, that's what Harry's like. Harry loves a good scrap.
Boy, watch my neck.
You do.
She's strong as an ox. Shit.
How much more you got done today, Johnny?
Hey,
You get any more done today?
Hey,
back
Richard.
wall in. And then
Hi, Richard.
the window next to where the door's going to be.
Nice. I didn't realise it was going to be that big. I thought it was going to be half the size of that.
It's 13 by 8.
Yeah. I'd love that as a workshop.
I'm going to build a platform to
Oh,
put over the
don't
hole
let
where
Tracy
I've been
eat
partying.
for that.
13 by 8.
I made that
That's a
decision.
workshop.
I'm doing it. Jeanette,
That's
I'm
twice as
putting
big
it.
as
I'm
my
making a
workshop.
thing that goes over the hole when we have parties. Somebody's just going to go down the hill.
I wonder who gives you that idea, Johnny.
Tracy.
What's
No,
the
when
matter?
can only put
the
some
other
money
night,
Hi, Richard.
I said, I says to him the other night, you could do it like making a thing out of wood to place over it, just, to make sure nobody
I'm gonna-
falls in it.
It look like a big barrel.
Like a lid for
What
it.
is
But I'm going to make it in line with the top part of that stove, so you can still have the stove going. Curve it away from it like that.
Yeah. But you know what you like when you're a bit inebriated, and I can just imagine somebody falling down that hole.
It's going to happen, I know it. And if you go down there, it's going to bloody hurt. You whack the ledge
definitely.
and concrete that's slammed in the bottom. Well, block. Right,
Yeah.
come on now. On your bike.
Not reading me.
I know you can read now. On your bike.
It's a good job people behaving themselves, Keena, isn't it?
I'll read.
Right, Lee is the one that when he takes his hat off, the shine off top of his head. Anyway,
Richard's the one that was trimming his beard and shaved half of it off.
Don't tickle my feet.
Here's your mate, you shave the other half off.
Oh yeah, eyebrows.
It's bad chatting to you.
You know when you were doing your live music the other night, there were one said something about can you remember me? I would chat. Were it called Chatbox or something?
Oh, chat roulette.
Ah, that's it.
Yeah, chat roulette.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant that Kaboo. Yeah, chat. You ever been on chat roulette? It's fucking mental. It's mostly older ears. It's mostly fucking old dudes doing stuff they shouldn't be.
So what? Tell me what it's all about then.
Basically, you go on there, yeah, and it's basically a chat roulette, and it's a video. It's like a video call, but your camera's on. Everyone who goes on there, their camera's on. So it's people who just want to like chat or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's a roulette. So they just pair you up with anyone. So
I was
you
going
end
to
up
say,
with-
do they just match up then?
what?
Do they just match up with anybody then?
Yeah, it could be anyone. And then if you don't like them, you press a button and it moves on to the next one. Or you can stay and chat. I've talked with people on chat roulette for fucking hours. You know what I mean? But he was one of them. He was playing the guitar. Like I sit there and I play the guitar. So and I go through. And some people enjoy it. Some people are just sat there tossing off. I swear to God, it's fucking mental. Like you come across.
You haven't heard what Hazy managed to persuade this guy to do, Tim.
What?
Yeah, that was Kaboo. But seriously, you know, on one, I shouldn't say this. Oh, I can't say it on live. I can't. I see some terrible things. Honestly, I see some fucking terrible things.
The one that he can tell you about, Tim, is he got this Kaboo to shave his eyebrows off.
Yeah, this Indian fella.
Yeah.
Within like 10 minutes of chatting to him. But I got conversations with mad people, like all over the world.
Bloody hell.
I would record my screen. I got so much footage of it all.
But then a bit sort of, yeah, the guy messaged or got in touch with Hazy and said, "Can you take that video down?" He says, "There's somebody in my village I like," and yeah, he said, "No, I'm not."
No, I just didn't reply. No, he said, "Any chance I can take the video down because there was some bird he fancied, and the whole village was mocking him."
Who is stupid enough? You know, within 5 minutes of meeting somebody, going to shave their eyebrows off. Let's face it. Oh, Amjad says Raphael's not going live tonight. Tim is it'll be next week.
Yeah.
But yeah. But
yeah, that guy was he's from Bristol or Bath or somewhere, and he had a guitar, and we were jamming together for a bit, trying to like play together.
That's where Gordo's from, Bristol.
Yeah, I've met loads of crazy people.
But it don't play guitar, so you're right. It weren't Gordo.
Oh no. Okay, do me a favour, grab me that bottle from the fridge. It's getting a 10 o'clock bus. It's getting a 10 o'clock bus. It's time you got me a bottle from the fridge. Basically, you know what I mean?
It's like I commented on Kate's when she put a thing up on Facebook about Jack being 18. I says, well, in November, our Callum's 21.
It's crazy, isn't it?
And because we were in lockdown for his 18th, because we were going to have a party for him and everything.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's
and then that put kibosh to that. So he says, well, we'll try and do something for your 21st, being as we didn't get to go out for your 18th.
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrible. I know. Well, Jack was 14 when we went into lockdown.
But they soon grow up, though, don't they?
Oh, it's crazy. No one
I mean,
told me about this bit.
Well, this is the thing, Hazy. Chris always, when we get on about Callum and how old he is, and I can remember, he says, sitting on the edge of bed with pregnancy tests, waiting to see whether it was positive or negative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now here he is, 21 years later. Nearly. Well, nearly.
Yeah. Did he? Did he know where he was at with it?
Oh, he said that's life, that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
Oh, when he felt back then.
Oh, that'd be...
Think about this time 20 years ago, I was driving through a brick wall, wasn't I?
Oh, kids, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Did you hear that? Chris says this time 21 years ago, he says I was driving through a brick wall. It's all right. When I was about 8 months pregnant, we were driving down this main road and this silly daft woman pulled out in front of us, so quick swerved to avoid her, and we ended up going through a brick wall.
Well, that's what happened the day Harry was born. We were, not the exact thing, but we're coming back from, it was crazy actually, because my mother worked in Tesco, well, she still does, she works in Tesco's, and every now and again she gets 20%, she got a card that gives her 10%, but every now and again it boosts 20%. So if we want anything, like big, like TVs or anything, we buy it and she can get us a discount off it, you know what I mean? So, and it was the last day of her discount, so she phoned me and she said, it's the last day of my 20%. Do you want to go and buy some baby clothes? Because we just found out, like we only just found out we were having him. Like from when we found out to when he was born was 8 weeks.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
You don't know that?
Talk about short notice.
But anyway, on the day he was born, we were coming. We went and done some shopping, and we were buying baby clothes. And while we were buying baby clothes, we were looking at the Prem stuff, and we're like, "Oh, look how small that shit is." And we're driving home, and some guy fucking pulled out in front of me, just pulled straight out. So I had to slam on my brakes. Kate jolted forward, where she had a seatbelt on and everything.
And that's exactly what happened to us.
That's what, yeah, but it started her off. I've dropped her home then. I had to go and pop and do something. And whilst I was out, she phoned me saying she's bleeding. And all that. So,
But I mean, in that sort of respect, I mean, because see, I've well, I can't say rare blood group. I'm O negative. So when the baby is a different blood group to you, you have to have these injections. Anyway, I would say I'd got seatbelt on, my knee dashboard. Anyway, and I'm sat there, and then the woman come across and she says, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" I says, "I'm fucking 8 months pregnant." I says, and I says, I've started with pains now. So she says, "Oh, I'll ring you an ambulance. I'll ring you an ambulance." Anyway, took me to hospital. I were in A&E, and I was going, "Oh, I ain't." So she says, "Oh, you're in accident and emergency." She says, "We'll get an ambulance to take you over to, maternity unit." Well, it was, while we were waiting for an ambulance, I could have walked across there. But anyway, and I ring hospital overnight, and sort of things subsided a little bit, and they said it were all shock, and I've probably ring shock and everything, and I was all right. But because I'd got this seatbelt on me, and it had been a sudden jolt, it gave me an injection anyway.
Yeah. Oh no. When we went there, they were like, they checked her, and she was like, fucking mostly dilated, whatever it is. They were like, I said to the woman, I was like, what's going on? She said, "Oh, it's happening." I'm like, "What do you mean?" "Oh yeah, he's coming now." Like, you're having a baby tonight. Like you mad? Because he was 6 weeks early, see. But not only that, we'd only, from the time we found out she was pregnant, it'd been 8 weeks to the day. Like 8 weeks. Like, even a Labrador takes 9 weeks.
Oh dear. But yeah, same as I say, Chris were, oh God, because he thought I were in labour, and it were ringing me all night and kept saying, I feeling. I says, "I'm all right. Pains are subsiding a little bit now." Anyway, I went home next morning. "Isa, how were you?"
I got loads of video of it, and I got video of me getting caught on the gas and air. I was on it for a bit, and I was filming myself. I was going to do something. I had a big hit, and the nurse come in. She said, "You want to watch them get caught doing that?" And I was like, "I think I just have."
We see when I actually did go in labour. I mean, fashionably late. It should have been born on 4th, and they were born on 8th. Anyway, so I think it was due in January. I think we went hospital. We got down to hospital. I think it were at 2:45, and they were born at 7:30.
Excuse me.
What?
7:31. Get it right.
7:31 to be exact.
On a Friday.
And I kept saying to him, I want an epidural. I want this, that, and all. She says, "It's too late for that because he's on his way. You're nearly there."
We got there about 5, and about 7 he was born. My wife phoned and said, "How's Kate?" I said, "She's not pregnant anymore." She's like, "What do you mean?" The fuck do you mean she's not pregnant anymore?
Oh dear. But yeah, I had to manage with it on gas and air.
Keenan wants to show you that.
Oh, very nice. He just done that.
Be careful with those scissors.
Oh, she's good with scissors. Go on then. Do it all the way around. You'll have a better share.
Fold it up more times.
She's only got little scissors. Go on. And watch how you're holding them. Go on.
Yeah, and then I come out of the hospital then about because when he was born, they had to take him to a special unit because he was so small. So we couldn't see him for the first couple of hours because they took him to do all fucking shit. Whatever they were doing, I was fucking mad. It was a bit of a palaver, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I come out about, I can't remember what time I was late.
I honestly feel a bit sunburnt. I've been outside all day.
I had a ticket on my car. Parking ticket outside the hospital.
Oh,
Hey, Daniel.
But I didn't realise. I jumped in the car and I drove off. And as I'm driving, I think I got it on film as well. I think I filmed it. I've realised that the ticket stuck to the window. I'm like, what the fuck? I've jumped out. I've got the the ticket thing, and it's just an empty sleeve.
Ah.
Someone just fucking put an empty ticket thing on my car. You know what I mean? Weird.
Probably peeled it off there, took the thing out and thought, fuck.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get no fine. Didn't get no fine or anything. You know, right? It wasn't real.
I did that just as Santa.
Back
The
in
chap
the
walks
minute, I
around.
looked on the dog out.
Crowd point saying Merry Christmas, my ass. I walked in coffee shop and said it to Tracy.
What?
I only had the Christmas hat on. I didn't have the full. It's not like that.
Shows. I didn't really do videos then. Yeah, I went
Look,
out when I wasn't really into making
Pound
videos.
shop said, oh, that's Santa's as well. Time's
Talking
around.
on them. What?
Little lad in pound shop thought I was Santa because I had Santa hat on last Christmas. He went, Dad, Santa's shopping in Poundland.
Dad's like, yeah, I know, son. You fucking.
Time's around.
We not noticed that.
Yeah, it's where he picks up his lump of coal from.
And Satsumas that were on offer.
Hey, I was going to chop my beard off the other night. I'm just going to go.
Oh, that's what happens to me when I grow up. I was looking at some photos. Last year, I grew quite a big beard, didn't I?
What made you feel like that, Johnny?
I don't know. Some silly old twat looking at me in the mirror. Especially when my hair's growing as well, because it's the same fucking colour.
Oh dear.
Starting to feel old, Johnny. You?
It's become part of you now.
Yeah.
Johnny. We've got
I
used
tell you why
to
you
it.
feel old, Johnny.
Don't.
Because you're fucking old. That's just the way it is, man.
Hey up, hey
That's
up.
how it feels.
This is no word of a lie. We went to opticians yesterday. And last time we went was 2 years ago, and
I've only got one pair of glasses.
they told both of us that we'd got cataracts in his left eye, right? So Chris goes in before me. Chris goes in before me, and I'd come out, chose a pair of glasses. We sat down having measurements and everything before he even come out. And I went, "You've been a long time, haven't you?" He says, "I've got to have that cataract done." He says, "It's really, really deteriorated in the 2 years since we'd come last time. And he's got to go and have it done." Well, so, and he says to a woman when she were on about, we'll
All
refer
that as long as possible, because when they cock it up, that's it.
we'll refer you to hospital and everything. And he went, "Hang on a minute." He says, "If it involves coming at me with a big needle in my eye," he says, "you can forget about it."
The guy I bought that RAV4 off, he'd had a cataract operation and messed it up. So
Well, anyway, apparently now the drops that they put in your eye.
apparently he got an infection between his new cornea and his eye.
Well,
Drop thinking and numb the eye.
way back before my mum passed away, she was going to have it, and she sat there tried to explain what they were going to do.
Jeanette, it would have been weird if they tried to do it after she passed away.
She was supposed to have the operation.
I'm just saying. Oh, fuck.
Anyway, she was telling me, she says, "Oh, they put this needle in your eye to numb it," and I went, "No, don't tell me anymore.
Not for me either.
I don't want to know."
Yeah.
So that were it.
Do you know when they done the first eye operation? Do you know when it was? Do you know how long ago it was?
What?
And Daniel.
The first like laser eye up. Well, not laser, but just before the laser, what they would do, they would cut your eyeball open.
Oh,
They would take the retina out, then they would stick it on this like lathe planer thing, and they would plane it.
yeah,
So it was right again, put it back in, and then fucking stitch it up.
yeah.
But do you know when it was? That was like 400 years ago. The guy that invented that, honestly, like when you think back at the time they were doing it,
Things have progressed since then.
Can you read the chat? What chat?
Let's see. Did somebody say we're not reading chat?
Somebody put a light on.
Ooh, look.
Oh, well done.
Excuse me.
But
Looks like a snowflake.
anything to do with eyes. Yeah, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, a few years ago, I woke up blind in my one eye, and everything was just like glass. You know, like smoky glass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Chris had said to me other week, he says, I'm sure that cataract's got worse. He says, because in my left eye where that cataract, he says it's like smoky. You know what I mean? Like you're looking through misty. I don't know. I can't explain.
Yeah, I had to have an emergency appointment and everything and have it checked out. It just stopped on its own.
We see Chris he's not got normal eyes, if you know what I mean. He's got.
No, I don't know what you mean.
He's got this thing called stigmatism.
Oh, I got that. It's like a shape of a rugby ball.
Yeah, and Callum's exactly the same.
Yeah, me too. I got it.
Yeah.
What is that? I don't know what it is.
It's normal eye shape is round.
Mine's like a rugby ball.
Yeah.
Oh,
In people that's got stigmatism, it's shaped like an oval, like a rugby ball, basically.
Oh, really? It's like a rugby ball, Jeanette.
Anyway, that's called stigmatism, and it's basically if you view things differently.
Yeah. Things bend a bit. Because you know, sometimes if I'm like
My only
laying in
bed's
bed,
on
sitting at the wall, like I'll see things bend. Like I literally see things bend, and I know they're not bending.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's the optical bit,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, because some as I say, Chris has got it, and obviously it must be hereditary because Callum's got it as well.
Over in my right eye, but not.
Well, what I think to say, they're not
said
going
it proper settled down in the last few years. They said, is there any reason it could be that? So I smoke a lot of weed. I said, also, is it bad enough for me to get it on prescription?
Chris says as long as it's not my Jap's eye.
It's true, isn't it? It relaxes your
Totally
body.
different
Right.
subject, dear.
Takes the pressure down a bit.
But
All good. I'm helping myself.
and I says to Chris, I says, well, did they say it's because you've got this stigmatism, the reason why it's deteriorated so rapidly? And he said, well, no, not really.
I'm going to say, why would be offended?
The word
What?
stigmatism sounds bad, doesn't it? It sounds like there's people talking about you.
Why they call it stigmatism, I don't know. But anyway, not a lot of people know about it. I mean, even Johnny says, what's that?
Yeah, well, that's not.
I've got it. I've had
That's not a measurement stick for anything. There's a lot of them.
politicians tell me.
But there's no way of correcting it.
Because you know when I get dizzy, well, if I spin around and get dizzy, my eyes go back and forth really rapid like that. Used to be my party trick.
It sounds like a walnut.
well, I mean,
To do my balance and that.
it's like gives new meaning to the word. Yeah, you're special.
You all know I'm fucking special. I am special. You know that, don't you? I'm blessing you with my presence.
But
You're blessed.
all right. Like I do on a Sunday evening.
Well, I mean, sort of. You know. Where did I put my
Okay, Amjad. See you in a bit.
See you later, Amjad.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you see, there's a thing going on with Crypto and Bria, and they got these other, how can I put it, personas, let's just say, and it's all to do with whips and Tim's into that,
I don't know.
ankle and whips and Tim's into that sort of thing, you see.
And the chat just goes tits up then because you don't know who's saying what and who fucking who is.
Are you on about like bondage and shit?
Miss Batty Whiplash.
Miss Batty Whiplash. That's Johnny's name.
Batty Whiplash Boots. I don't know.
That's Johnny's
Anyway,
name.
I says to Johnny, I'll just let them get on with it. Talk about whatever they want to. Yeah, but there's one particular one that Chris likes, and I don't know why he likes it. Or is it Kinky Dinky Doo?
Fuck off.
I'll be here in a minute.
That's if it sounds like one. What is it? Oh God,
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies. That's it. I says it sounds like one at Teletubbies.
He wants to put his Tinky Winky up, upsy dupsy.
You know where it is, don't you? Probably Tim's into custard as well. Is it pink
I
custard?
wouldn't go that far.
Teletubbies like pink custard.
Rename
How
him
often was
Kinky
Sally
Tim.
Tuppy toast? Look at the smiley face on it.
Oh, Kinky Tim. Name Johnny as well. Fucking Batty Fish. Fucking Whiplash.
I'm the crabstick queen.
Mr. Batty Whiplash.
Mr. Crabstick.
That's fucking brilliant.
But yeah,
Oh dear. We had a laugh, don't we?
but yeah.
Johnny,
I said to Johnny, he says I'm getting all confused with all these different. I says just let them get on with it, Johnny. They're in chat. They're not hurting anybody. Let them carry on.
They're talking to themselves, the silly twats.
Whipping for you naughty bird monster. Oh, you're a burp monster.
Yes.
Do you like to drink the fizzy stuff and then burp?
Yeah.
He's always doing it.
Is that like a kinky thing? Is that like a kink where people do burping?
No, you could just drink water and burp.
Yeah.
He just
Oh,
burp.
God, is that your party trick?
I've been doing it for ages.
Spontaneous combustion.
While you're here, Easy, guess what we're making on Tuesday night?
You are making carrot cake.
No, already done that one.
Custard slice.
Delicious sticky toffee pudding tray bake.
Oh, you didn't give me a chance to guess. That's a shit game.
Hey, let me lick the bowl. That's one specifically for baking nights.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Who's got a bowl to lick? Tim's going. It's a bit burpy though.
But yeah, that one don't usually come out until Tuesdays.
You might need to wipe the spit off it.
Oh, man.
That's why it's called Burp Monster.
Oh, Kinky Dinky Doo's here.
That's it, look.
She's too rude for Teletubbies.
No. Kinky Dinky Doo.
Yeah, Chrissy's noticed now.
I don't know why it's his favourite.
It starts with Kinky.
Oh dear. Kinky Dinky Doo will think I'm a bit rude for the Teletubbies. But let me lick the bowl. That'll be all right for Teletubbies because they have pink custard.
I'm picking a load of wonderful.
What colour's your custard, Tim?
Carry on.
Huh?
What colour's your custard?
You know him well enough to ask that question.
I hope
We're
it's not
talking
like
Devon.
green,
Oh,
green
homemade.
and yellow.
Oh dear.
He has a bit of green in, but he has been feeling under the weather.
Johnny's is like, have you ever seen that
Roast
stuff?
tea.
Ever seen that stuff? It's called I think it's called white stuff.
White stuff.
I say, I just move my camera and show.
I hope you mean calamine lotion.
Oh yeah, he heard you say, "Do you want to lick the bowl?"
Very, very rarely comes to me. Very, very rarely.
I know. I was thinking of dogs again today. We went and had fish and chips. Took Harry out and ended up at Penarth and had fish and chips. And there was a woman with a dog on the bench next to us. And they gave us an extra portion of chips by mistake. So we had our food and they were just going to go to waste. So I offered them to her for the dogs. Didn't want them for the dog. I was like, oh, fucking love to give that dog a hug.
I tell you something. I saw a link for a shelter, right? And there were one on it, and it was spitting image a biscuit, but it were female.
Yeah.
But the only problem is the rescue centre were in Wales.
Oh, where to?
I'll tell you in a minute. I'll look through me.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want a female for one. I've had their nightmares when they're bleeding all over the house. It's a fucking nightmare.
They spay and neuter them all.
Don't they still bleed though, don't they?
I don't think so.
My
No.
mum's getting a sense of humour back.
They take the bits away.
Pardon me.
Pardon?
Take their dicks away. What?
My mum's getting a sense of humour back. She said, "Oh, you know the dog's acting up, and it won't come to you yesterday. It's in season. It's got a fat fanny."
Oh, what?
A fat fanny. I said, that sounds like my old mum. She went, "I'm feeling better." I went to Wicks with her yesterday and priced all the decking up and that.
Oh, dear.
About 400.
Your mum coming out with that, Johnny.
You need the framework. I've got enough framework to do at free time.
Yeah.
That shed's for massive pieces of wood.
I know I've got to rip all my decking up and start again there. I'm thinking of making my
You know
bigger.
the one outside my shed, you know the big shed, that deck there is rotten to fuck. I've got to rip that up at some point, I know.
Yeah.
That was from the other house though.
I had a good run out mine. I took it out with Skip, all my decking.
That come from the other house, mine. So it's over 10 years now.
Yeah.
I wasn't leaving it for neighbours to rip up. I knew they're all right robbing bastards where I lived. I knew my gates had been gone. I even took my wheelie bins because I thought they're not nicking them.
That place where we got biscuit from were called Cliff Kennels.
I wash my wheelie bins all the time. I keep them clean, mate.
Johnny, it's like that where I live. When you know someone's moving out, the first one in gets the boiler.
When I looked at this house, right, the wheelie bins were here. When I moved in, they're gone. Then a few months later,
Rescue it's called, Aidy.
The house that said 84 with 156 wheelie bins outside the front of it.
Well, Hope Rescue.
There's me walking down the street with my wheelie bin.
Hope Rescue.
Where is it?
I'll tell you in a minute. It's all right. I'm just Googling it.
Am I supposed to be doing something?
Leaning back casually, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
She needs to hurry up because I want to grab a beer.
Where is she?
Her cousin Marie's birthday party.
Oh.
I'm just going to put link in.
Out there, they're all old twats now.
That's link, Easy.
Where?
I've put it in
In the chat.
and I tell you what they've got one. Well, they've got quite a few actually. They've got a golden retriever, 8 months old. Got also.
I know, do you know what? I get to this stage, I'm looking now, and it's like And I think about, I'm looking at it, and then I think, fucking going through that pain again. It's like,
I know. It's like that leap of faith because you see.
I still got it now. Like it hasn't been a year yet. You know what I mean?
Also, if
Well,
you
we
get
bring with our Benny.
don't have to be a right knobber.
There's one that we were looking at called Astro, and it's a lovely black and white dog.
You got to remember, most dogs are in those places. Not all of them, but most of them are there because there's an issue somewhere.
Yeah.
This one that we were looking at, her name's Maya, and it's female version of Biscuit. 2 years and 1 month.
Oh.
I don't want another
I
dog.
like. Do I tell you what dogs I like? The little dash hounds, you know, little sausage dog ones. I like them. I do. If I
See,
could-
they've got,
Also, when you take it for a walk,
I'm
you've only got
looking
to
on
go
it
centre.
now. They've got quite a few
yeah.
lurches.
I can bring it up here, you know what I mean? And it won't fucking like a cat
And
carry it.
it is, you only have to walk up to Ended Street because the legs are so little the neck.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You could take him around that loop where your little park is. Park done.
Yeah, if I walk up the coast, I'd fucking kill it.
But yeah, it's called Hope Rescue. I'll put link in
Yeah,
there.
I can see.
When you set off, your dog had claws.
But you see, what it were, I saw the link on Facebook.
It's in Lanharry, Pontyclean. That's about 20 miles away.
Is it? It's not all that far then.
I'll tell you how far away from my house it is now.
It's a lot of bubble wrap to send you a dog though.
But you see how we're looking. First of all, we've seen this Astro, and it's a little lovely. I don't know what it's like a Labrador type of thing, but it's little, and it's black, and it had been neglected, you know.
Oh, look at that. You know, how far is it? I just put it into Google.
We've got a little bubble pop now. Oh, dear.
I put it into Google. One says 17.7 miles away. Another route is 20 miles away. Bang on.
So it's not all that far away then.
20 miles, Jeanette.
20 miles in Wales when you're up a mountain.
Yeah, I know where it is.
And it is, it's 20 miles in Wales could make you up a mountain.
When you're not
Yeah,
on,
if you
when you're
travel
not
20
on
miles away,
live,
you'll
you
have
let's go and have a look at it. Honestly, they've got some lovely dogs.
You know the house your sister lived in? And the upper back garden, it was just a tiny little back garden, wasn't it? But then you look up and it's fucking
The
mountain.
mountain, yeah.
Fucking mountain. If you looked at the other side of the valley where they were, snow on top of that.
Yeah.
But it's just food for thought, easy. You can, some as I say, I was looking at it, and it's like this. You sort of, now I don't really want another dog.
Which one was it you was looking at?
Astro is on first. Is it first or second
Astro, yeah,
page?
there he is. Oh,
Yeah.
6 months.
And then there were one like exactly like Biscuit called Maya. I think that's on second page. But then when I realised it were in Wales, I thought, well, it's a long way to go for a dog.
Oh, man, yeah.
Don't she look like Biscuit?
Yeah.
It could be Biscuit's sister.
You can get that pet transit thing though, can't you? When they pick up your pets and that.
5-year-old staff there called Jack.
Got some lovely dogs on it. Just a bit too far for us to go.
So you're 5-year-old, it's probably
The
kind
problem
of
is, like, I can't have an old dog around Harry.
No.
Well, you need
I'm
a
not
dog.
willing to take a risk on someone else's dog around Harry. Although some of them are wicked. Look at that one, man.
Don't want a grumpy dog. Well, you can't help it sometimes if they grab the tail or something.
But this is the thing. I mean, some of the stories. I mean, like that Astro, for instance. It says when when he come into the centre, he were underweight. You could see his ribs and everything. Obviously, not been looked after. So,
See, there's one year, lovely, an ex-bully, crossbreed, 10 months old, says, I can live with other dogs, I can't live with children. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I think you got to have that.
There's the reason for
dog you
that.
bring into your home, it's not a puppy.
Hiya, Terry. But this is the thing. There's like 9 pages, so
I've
you
got-
can like scroll
Hi,
through
Terry.
and, find. I thought I'd just give you food for thought, and you know what I mean.
It just you made me want to get a dog again. More. Every day to me.
There's a bulldog called Gary.
There's always be a bulldog called Gary.
Gary's looking at it and all. You've already got 3 dogs, Gary.
It's so easy to forget. It's so easy to forget how hard it is to look after a dog.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Plus, there's a cost to feed it and everything. Is
But then, I mean, it's like this. You think what good times you had with Buster?
Yeah, no. It's not even about that. I done it for the first time in ages. I was laying in bed the other morning, and normally I'll wake up and I'll fucking lay there on my phone for an hour scrolling through bullshit videos, mostly on Johnny's channel. But
I didn't think you did.
I did, of course I did.
I'm always there somewhere.
And you know what? Buster would as soon as he knew I was awake, he'd be up the stairs, like just to fucking say what's up. As soon as he knew I was awake.
It's exactly the same with Chris. It's they done it. What's that?
Johnny's love eggs. Musical theme.
Isn't it, Tim? Wrong again, easy. And it's like Biscuit spends all night down here, right? This is the thing. And he'll not come up while it's dark, but the minute it starts getting light, like let's say 5, 6 o'clock, you can hear him toddling upstairs because he can hear somebody moving about.
Yeah.
And look at disappointment on his face when I open the door and I'm going for a pee. And if it turns round and goes back downstairs,
It's only you.
It's only here.
Buster used to sleep on the top of the stairs, or like mostly.
I ain't got nits. I've got fucking sawdust stuck
Or
in
he'd
my beard.
sleep at the end of our bed. But do you know when Johnny stayed up? Do you know when Johnny and Tracy stayed at my house? Buster slept at the bottom of the stairs. Honestly, he's never done that ever in his life. He slept at the bottom of the fucking stairs, didn't he, Johnny?
Keeping an eye on us, I think.
We see where it is. We are stairs. You go up about 6, then there's a landing, then there's another landing, and 6 more stairs. It's like
Half landing.
so. Basically,
This morning when I rolled off the bed, right, she sprung up on top of me.
anyway, sometimes you can hear him only come up first lot of steps, and he must lie on landing, thinking, well, just in case it's there. You know what I mean? Look at disappointment on his face when I open the door and he sees it's me. But he's getting crafty because he waits till I've gone through, to bathroom, and then he'll sneak up while I'm in laugh. And jump on my side of bed. So I'm there like trying to get back in bed, and I need to do splits trying to get back in bed.
Yeah, he would jump up on the bed sometimes, or sometimes I'd let him, like when we had Harry, I stopped him jumping on the beds, and but then as Harry got a bit older, I'd let him jump up. So sometimes he'd come up and he'd have a little sniff, and I'd let him jump up and he'd get right clutched into me, you know what I mean? And I was laying there the other morning, I was just thinking, oh, what I'd give now to have Buster come up and just fucking snuggle in next to me, like.
But you see, this is another thing, and I've sort of caught him doing it. He jumps on bed, and he like stands over Chris, looking at him as if saying, "What you doing asleep? Wake up!"
Yeah, Buster does that to me. Sometimes I would wake up and I'd literally open my eyes, and Buster's right next to me, just staring at me.
Buddy can get up the stairs, but not down, so he don't bother trying to get up.
But yeah, I've to say, when I've come back from toilet, I've seen him standing on top of bed, right at Chris's feet, and he's looking as if to say, "Come on, wake up, wake up."
Also, I've had him about 4 years. I think
Bless
about
you.
5 or 6. Probably
I
about
hope
10
Miss
now.
Patty Whiplash is in the house.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dear.
Fucking Mr. Batty Whiplash.
Gary says, yeah, he's got OCD and he's got 3 dogs, and he says it's an odd number, thinking they're getting another dog. But Gary's in Wales as well.
That's a lot of fucking work, man.
But I mean, I look at it this way. Yeah, they're a lot of work, but you think of the rewards, same as you said, you know, snuggling up to your on bed, and you know what I mean? I mean, not that I'm trying to persuade you to
But
get
then they shit everywhere up the back and piss everywhere up the back. You know,
Oh, it's Northern Ireland, sorry. Well,
dog. That's
well,
the
you
same.
know,
Dogs, they'll always
Northern
send
Ireland and Wales is the
the
same
same
fucking
yeah,
place.
you know,
I thought he was from Wales. I don't know. But he come face to face with that woman and all other day whose dog bit him.
Oh, what'd she say?
Didn't say no. Chris were like here. She were like,
The footpath where there's like a grass bank.
yeah, like a grass banking, and it
Walking up footpath, I was walking down footpath. Walk right corner. Shit, I've never seen a
moves so fast.
70-year-old woman walk up that bloody banking as fast.
Yeah, she diverted.
She whip it.
She diverted so she wouldn't have to. Yeah. Chris says if that into guilty conscience, don't know what is.
Should have kicked her right in the pussy.
I said to Chris, I said, it's a good job I went. We had to say, oh, come here, you.
Well, when did that happen? I was aiming for a cat.
Mr. Fucking.
And she'd actually got it on the lead this time. And Chris says it makes you wonder if it's done it again since or beforehand.
Yeah.
Same as Chris says.
Who are all these people in your chat? Fucking Mrs. Batty Whiplash, Mrs. Whippy Boots.
That's why I stopped reading chat.
Some of them's Crypto and some of them's Bria.
Little Bubble Pop, Kinky Bubbles.
Yeah. Same as I say, Jenny were going, well, look at all the, and I says, just let them get on with it. They're not harming anybody, let them.
I had time to fuck us out for a bit.
But anyway.
See, normally, if you look at somebody's
music live the other night, my mate from Scotland, Johnny, actually, you know, remember the one who got his dick out on my fucking live show?
Yeah,
What?
I remember. He did.
He got his dick out on my live show. Don't worry, you didn't miss
Really?
it.
Right.
You couldn't even see it. I had to freeze frame it to see this fucking little thing about that big.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I wanted to
use his
drop
phone.
his fucking head over. What?
So you had to use your phone so you could go like that.
I had to zoom in. I did have to zoom in. I thought you had a mangina, to be honest. Yeah, he was drunk and he said, yeah, and before I go, he said, oh, and before I go, he stood up and fucking got his little willy out. Started shaking it as well. Like, shake your arm.
They must have been proud on it to get it out.
I know. I mean, I never would if I was in.
Hey, you know what they say, don't you? It's not the size, it's what you do with it.
Yeah.
That's so they say.
It's about the size of those ones that come with a piece of cheese and a pickle and a fucking stick.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Cocktail sausage.
I mean, the word cocktail sounds like it's long. Like a tail.
Well, I'm talking about them, what Johnny's on about, where you put them on with a piece of cheese, the piece of pineapple.
Little chipolata.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
That's what it is.
We call them cocktail sausages.
I call them party sausages.
Any excuse to get the word cock into some sausage. I mean, fucking hell.
But
70 kinky winky doos.
So I'll be back on the summer house Monday. So I'm going to keep an eye on Christine tomorrow.
she's going to right little sod, isn't she? Hi, Jennifer.
As if she's coming down with what she gets right.
Hi, Jennifer's
No, it's
mash
not.
up.
She Daisy don't know about the 2P4 incident, does he?
What is it?
That she come at Johnny with his piece of wood behind his head.
Oh yeah, vaguely.
I think he mentioned
What's
it
the
on
matter?
Sunday evening.
Was
You know
she
the
going to
twins
try
out of
with it?
Stephen King? You know
Was
the
she gonna
twin
belt
girls
you with it,
out
Johnny?
of Stephen King? A bit like that.
Hazy says, was she going to belt you with it?
I don't
No,
know, but she got excluded. She got excluded last month from school for throwing a fish finger across the canteen, but there was a fork attached to it.
Yeah, she might have had a fucking spasm.
She called one of the
Let's
teachers a fat
decide and
cow.
call a teacher a fat cow.
I remember I took my brother to the golf range once, and his first swing. So I'm shooting my shit out.
Tiny and dead. It was actually
Yeah, it was
14
his
and
first
little.
swing. And I turned around and I was like, how'd it go? He said, and he's pointing, he's like, look what I've done. I'm like, what the fuck have you done? He's like, look. I looked out and his fucking golf club is like right out in the fucking thing.
That'd be me either that or make it all like Johnny, you know, with this.
Yeah, I was like, for fuck's sake, I had to run out there then and grab it. You're not supposed to. When it's like a driving range. Everyone's shooting up the range like. Fucking leg over, he's taking a shot. Fucking leg over.
What did they say? You're supposed to hit ball, not throw your club halfway across.
Club went further than the ball. Good though.
Oh dear.
Hi, Jennifer.
Did you show him how it were done then, Easy?
What?
Did you show him how it was done?
Oh yeah, of course. I show everybody how it's done, Jeanette. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah, I haven't been for ages. I used to like playing golf. They've changed, you know. They was like
Yeah, that was really good at golf. Actually, professional standard golf. It was really good.
When are you going to get rid of that
Maybe there's
dizzy
few-
tattoo?
Right?
When are you going to get rid of your dizzy tattoo?
why he got rid of yours?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like I won't get rid of the 80 days one.
No, obviously you won't
Even
get rid
though
of
that
that
would
one.
make me usually. I bled like a
But I know-
stuffed pig with that.
I know you were on about getting shut to yours, weren't you? But I didn't know you'd actually done it.
I got it removed, look.
Oh.
Or was it wrong? Is it the other arm?
I was going to say, that's because it's on his other arm. I'm going to say, if I remember rightly, it's on your right
No
arm.
prize on you, Johnny, is there?
Gonna say I didn't know they did colour coded Tipex.
That's a good removal job, isn't it? Fuck yeah.
Use the other arm.
No, I am thinking of getting it covered up though. I'm seriously. What he done to Shandog is so wrong, man.
This is the thing. I don't know exactly what went off.
Well, nothing. Well, what he done with me and Brian is disgusting, but like what he done to Shandog recently, it's fucking even worse. Terrible. He's just a scammer. He's just so full of shit. So full of shit, man. He done me for years. Like I used to be on a call with it. He'd call me as soon as he woke up, which which is 5:30 in the morning for him, which was like 10:30 for me, which was okay. I didn't mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for fucking like 6 years every day, all day we talk all day.
But-
like having a
So,
brother.
so in essence, he ain't the bloke that you thought he were.
No, he's full of shit. Yeah, no, he's not. He's not the bloke anyone thinks he is.
Welcome back, Amjad.
That's
But
what
yeah.
John Paul the tattoo. What?
Having a full-blown party next door, but I don't want to get you
I'll pay
copyrighted.
for it, Johnny. We'll have a cover up. We'll cover it up with something.
But I mean, it's like this. I know people have the fallouts, but I'm not one to say, well, I just have. But anyway, you know, I don't like intruding on people's private life. And I always say to Johnny, and I say same to Tracy, what we talk about in private will stay private, if you know what I mean. So,
Yeah, she knows me.
you know,
She knows me stats.
Listen, I packed the suitcase and took my family to his house.
yeah,
You know, like that holiday was very expensive. It took a lot of work
Oh,
to
yeah.
get that. It took me a lot of time, effort, and work to pull that
blood,
shit off.
sweat and tears, yeah.
Honestly, people don't understand how much I went through to
It's
sort
fucking
that
Bob.
out.
She went in the hottest time ever.
I done everything. I done every single part of that trip myself. I didn't have one bit of help from nobody. Like I
Yeah.
organized every single aspect of it. There was no travel agent or anything. You know.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
I wouldn't change it for the world. I had great times. That's why part of me thinks, fuck it, I'll keep it. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
You
make
said
good
that
time.
to me when I first got these tattoos. You said, well, what if you fall out with those people? But it's a moment in time, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah.
I
I
know
did
you-
tell you that, Johnny, didn't I?
Yeah. And I said, well, they're not the moments in time. I'd rather have a tattoo that meant something at the time than have one that never meant no. I mean, I bled profusely for yours. Every time he wiped it to carry on tattooing, his blood would just fucking going.
See, that's how
He
deep
said,
I
we'll
am.
have to come back to that one.
Deep. You remember when Sunshine was having her one done, her Hazy Days tattoo on her leg? Honestly, I couldn't have
Yeah.
the volume up because people would have thought I was watching porn.
It sounded like-
Honestly, the noises she was making. And she's like,
Especially
oh,
the
my
fact that she had a leg
leg.
over end of bed as well. She sat on the end of bed with a leg over fucking the rail.
She went and picked up a tattoo guy on the back of a motorbike, whizzed him through the city to her house. It was fucking weird, wasn't it?
Message us in
And I'm
the
sat on my
night.
settee on a live show like this, falling asleep. I think I fell asleep a couple of times.
oh dear.
But we all
Yeah, I think I fell asleep on a live show.
That woman that were absolutely shit faced and her boyfriend were off his tits and he spelt it wrong.
Yeah, Stoney, her name's Stoney. She lived in a trailer park in
Yeah.
California.
Spelt that wrong.
She,
See you later, Lee.
she had mine done. She done mine, and it was Hazzy Dazzy. And I was like, what the fuck, Hazzy Dazzy? And then I'm laughing, like, and then she done Dizzy's, and Dizzy's was all fucked up. Like proper bad. He started doing Dizzy's, and then he went outside for a joint, for a break. 3 months later, he come back.
Yeah,
He
come
was
back.
something. But then she sent me a picture. He fixed the Hazzy Dazzy and made it look like Hazy Days. How he done it, I got no fucking clue. But he somehow pulled it off and made it look pretty good. Almost better than Johnny's. I think Johnny's got the worst Hazy Days tattoo.
It's fucked.
Uh,
I don't want to turn it into that. What would you?
Sunshine's got the best. Sunshine's was definitely the best. Then I knew what he was doing. Did a good job, didn't he?
I was bleeding right badly now, so it never got coloured properly.
but you see, this is why I've always said I'd never have anybody's name on tattooed on my arm. Never.
Okay, and I,
Crypto's got my name on her titty. True.
But having said that, I mean, Chris has got, you know, Jeanette on one arm in a love heart and Callum James on other, just writing, if you know what I mean. And I said I'd never have anybody's name on my arm.
You get the
I
colour
got Jack.
pretty good.
I got Jack and Kate's name on the back of my neck.
Ooh. Oh,
Get the
God.
colour. Right.
Oh, did it say Mike King at the top?
No,
Did it
it
say
doesn't
Mike
say
King?
No, King.
No, Mike King above Dizzy's.
Don't say my King.
King, you fucking Johnny, you fucking what's the name of that fucking? Give me a second. Let me. Mrs. Batty Whiplash.
Good times though, good times. For a few years we had fucking
We're
belting
still having them,
weekends.
Johnny. I don't know if you noticed. We're still having them.
I know, every
But
Saturday.
I mean,
Sunday,
I mean, going back to when I first started, I can remember old gang. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
You know what I mean? It's
So many
like,
people. I fell out with so many people because of Dizzy, because Dizzy didn't like him, and then I was just following suit like a fucking retard,
yeah,
you know. Because honestly, I didn't think, like, part of me thought I couldn't do it without Dizzy. Like, I thought, like, it was a team and that was it. Like, I thought there was no way I can continue doing this shit on my own. But it turns out I
you can.
You know what I mean?
You've got to
So-
believe in yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, believe you me, there's times over the years, I've been YouTubing 6 years this year, I've thought, I can't do this shit anymore, you know what I mean? I've had people accusing me of stuff that I hadn't done, and, you know, all kinds, and
Yeah.
pulling my name through mud, and that, you know, I could so easily, I just said, Kit, and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it goes to show the strength in yours and mine and Johnny's character that, yeah, we're still here, you know, we've been put through shit, you know what I mean? But we're still plodding along.
Oh yeah, fucking right. Well,
I don't
Crypto says that's because your same name as Dig.
whatever.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's
Everybody needs a bosom for the pillow.
you know what I mean? I've said to Chris many times, oh, you know, I can't do this anymore. I'm you know, and he'll say, well, you're letting them win, aren't you? You know, you're letting them win. You're stronger than that.
Certain things happen, and like I'll get a message off somebody, who, like I had one today, saying "fucking thanks." Brian's put a load of my songs in one of his videos, and so it normally generates a bit more traffic for me. And someone's wrote on the gods saying they've been listening to my music for a while, but this is my favorite one and all this. And when someone writes saying this is my favorite song, like some people say that one of my songs is their favorite song of all time.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, fucking, come on now, you joking? But I mean, some people it touches them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's same with what I do with the baking live. You know what I mean? I'm not, as the song goes, you know, I'm not out for praise or, you know, getting famous or anything. I'll just do it because I like baking, and I like to think I can pass that on to people. You know, you think you can't bake, but you can.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Tim's going to join us, and when Tim joins, yeah, when Tim,
When are you going to join us, Tim? I thought you were already with us.
he is. I mean, baking. That's what we're making when Tim joins us.
Oh yeah. I love that.
Oh, look at that! Holy shit! I might make some of that.
Traditional school jam and coconut tray bake. Easy enough to make. It's just sponge, jam on top, and sprinkle coconut. I can send you a recipe if you want.
I bought Jack a nice birthday cake. I should have made one, but I bought him one. It cost 30 quid. It was fresh cream with the chocolate base.
But this, it's just sponge, jam, and coconut. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. and delicious with custard.
Oh yeah, you gotta have a bit of custard.
Oh yeah.
I do like custard.
And it's only got to bake between 25 and 30 minutes. And yeah, what I did when I made it is I didn't let it cool down completely. I did let it cool down slightly, but that's the ideal time to spread your jam on it.
Yeah.
So it sort of makes the jam a bit runny. And then all you've got...
I mean, it sounds disgusting. It's filthy what you're talking about.
It's food porn. What do you want?
That's the perfect time to spread your jam on it. Does it drip?
But you think within an hour you can have a dessert, you can have a cake with tea or coffee or whatever you drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice cup of coffee.
But yeah, I'll send it you via messenger. In fact, I'll do it now. I mean, even Harry could help you with it.
Well, Harry doesn't help me. But if I'm ever cooking something that needs eggs, Harry is my man.
Yeah,
Harry
there you go. 5 eggs. It's got in it.
Fuck, he will love it. Let me show you a video of Harry today.
So I'm just trying to find.
I'm going to get the girls in a few minutes, Jeanette.
Yeah, okie dokie then, Johnny. I love Harry, I do. He's such a character.
He wanted to do a dancing video. Fuck it off his head.
Oh dear.
To have that much energy again.
I know.
Right, I'll catch you later, Jeanette.
Okie dokie then, Johnny.
Nice one, Johnny.
See you later, Johnny.
Nobody up now. You'll get the girls. That'll be fun. See you later.
But yeah.
I got a minute.
He'll be in his element, honestly, Daisy. With that, yeah.
My kids are weird when it comes to cake. They don't like it. Like jam and all that. They're like, nah, you're all right. Do you want ice cream? Nah, you're all right. They'll eat chocolate. But when it comes to like puddings,
yeah,
not really into it.
Hiya, Richard.
Hello.
Hi, Richard.
How we doing?
Hello, Dick.
How we doing?
Do anyone ever
we're on about shortening names and everything last night, other night, and he says, well, I've got worse shit end at stick basically because
It's a good job your surname's not Head, isn't it?
2 people did when I was younger. Called me Dickie.
No,
Dickie.
Nicky.
his surname Head.
Yeah,
Dick.
there was no head added onto it.
I've sent it you anyway. Oh dear. I'm glad I'm just plain old Jeanette.
There's a lad at work, and every time I sign for a delivery, he always chimes in and says, his name's Richard, but he prefers Dick. Does it every time?
Oh, that must fucking annoy you if it's every time.
I've got used to it.
This is the thing, right? Sometimes Richard will say, I'm just coming out to Sainsbury's, or I'm just going in Sainsbury's. Now it's
Been in tonight.
yeah. Code word for he's been dogging.
I haven't been.
Dale.
Did you go dogging?
No, I don't.
Just like
I mean,
to take this out on him.
Got a goatee for it, for sure.
Anyway, so a few nights later, Tim says, I'll be late in. He says, because I'm putting a bunk bed up for some clients. And I went, yeah, that's Tim's code and all bunk beds. Yeah. Means they were going for a quick bunk up.
Yeah, quick bunk
quick,
up on the
yeah.
bed.
But it were putting bunk beds up for a client. So yeah, Richard's
bunk beds up a client.
so Richard's code for dogging is Sainsbury's, and Tim's code for is going for a quick bunk up is I'm putting bunk beds up for somebody. But it's all in good fun. They know it's all in good fun.
Dogging's fine if that's what you want to do.
Hale, what does he want from Cameron?
But anyway,
You ever try dogging?
Right.
hey,
There is dogging sites not far from here.
Would you ever try it?
see, he knows where its sites are. You
Well,
see,
I do, yeah. I do, because a girl from our office, she pulled up in a car at this place where they didn't know they did it there. And she went up with her mates and they were smoking weed in their car. And she says, everybody kept flashing their headlights at me. It's some sort of code. You know what I mean?
that's the sign, flashing headlights.
Is that what it is? If you flash back, it means you're game.
Yeah.
You're good to go, yeah. And I don't know, but anyway, because I always take the mickey out of
whatever.
her. I say,
Tell
I've been
us
dogging
the
this
rules. I
week.
might want to get involved. It sounds fun.
There must be loads of it in Wales. God, there must be loads of it.
Listen, I've got like a camper van as well.
Yeah, you're an ideal. You are the.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like the penthouse.
I want to say,
you're like
Aisley's got proper bed and everything.
yeah, you'd be classed as like a luxury dogger.
Yeah, it'd be like the top class.
With these
I get all the cool perverts.
No,
finish.
If somebody's flashing at you when you flash back, that means you're ready for
What size is then that you're busy?
I mean,
Yeah,
next time
the series on Channel 4,
I'm at
won't
a
it?
junction and someone flashes me out, I mean, it's on. I know the rule.
Aisley's the posh version of dogging. Yeah, the aristocrat of dogging.
I mean, I don't care what you're saying. You're just letting me out. It's fucking, they're the rules.
Oh, that's what I meant to tell you.
What?
You know her that did me hair? She's advertising is it a T5? Volkswagen T5 camper van.
Oh, don't get a T5, get a T4.
Well, I'm just saying, her that cut me hair and dyed me hair, she that poor price her now.
You still growing your beard, or have you trimmed it down?
I had it
It's
trimmed,
had it
a
trimmed.
couple of weeks ago. I had it trimmed.
Went to barbers to have it trimmed.
Yeah, they trimmed it a bit too much.
Yeah, they took a bit off.
I thought
Too
it
much.
was bloody snowing in barbers when it all kept on coming off. I thought, what the bloody hell are you doing? I only wanted a little trim.
You know these hair clippers that you use to cut your hair.
Yeah.
They put like a comb on end of that and just went.
Yeah, you can do that yourself. You can buy those clippers off Amazon for 15
We've
quid.
had a pair of
Awesome.
clippers for about 15, 20 years. And they're still going strong.
Then why the fuck is he going to the hairdressers to have his beard trimmed?
He didn't know that they did them with clippers. He thought, it were.
Oh, magic. He thought it was magic.
No, we thought that they trimmed it with, scissors and, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
The only bit that bugs him is this bit on his lip.
Yeah, you always got to take your moustache down lower than the rest of it anyway, because that's just the way it is.
Yeah, so that's the only bit that bugs him because he's got all these like wiry bits hanging over his lip.
Just tell him to get a
Probably
number
what I am.
3 and trim it up. Or
Yeah.
number 2 even,
Get the
number
electric
2.
thing on your lip and do that across.
But you see, Johnny, what did Johnny? A gringo beard, and it's not Ari's sort of. Yeah, it's just grown like that.
A gringo beard.
Just mind your glass.
I'll tell you in a minute.
I'll just move
Oh,
the glass.
look at
I'm
the guns on
moving
him.
it.
Look at him flexing.
Yeah, because he's got a bit here, right? His beard and his tash, but no in here, if you know what I mean. And that's just how it's grown.
Nobody does.
But
No, you don't get out here. It's always bare here, mine. I get a bit that grows there, but I always whip it off.
But
I
yeah,
don't mind.
Johnny called it his gringo beard. But yeah, it's sort of a bit there. His full beard.
My beard didn't start growing properly until about fucking 6 months ago. I'm
This
46.
time Chris has actually grown a beard.
When I was going through the photos to do Harry's Jack's little video, when I had Jack, I was 27, I think, or 28 when I had Jack. And if you look at the stubble on my face, it's nothing. And I was 28. You know?
But yeah, I mean, when I met him, he'd got like a little bit of a tash. And I said, that's coming off before we go any further. Anyway, he shaved it off. So since then, he's never grown a
He
beard.
made his own decision.
Well,
Starts
he
as you
wanted
mean
to
to
get
go
him
on.
a good book,
He's
so
done
he
it
shaved
from
it off.
I wanted to get the knickers and it worked.
But anyway,
Well, anyway.
Oh, yeah, anyway, change the subject.
yeah. Well, it was like this. I mean, my hair would have me back. Just likes me with long hair. And that's just like that. It's going on. Oh, she's in London, isn't she? Hi, Joel.
Hello.
Hello from hotel room in London.
Oh, yeah, you got some nice weather as well.
Yeah, she's a big Def Leppard fan, and tomorrow she's going to a book signing, and then I think while she's in London, she's going to concert in London
Nice.
and come all the way from France.
I think she said something about wanting to go on a date with me. I in my chat. I mean, you know, I don't mind a lady buying me dinner.
Anyway, changing the subject again. Anyway, so I says to him, I says, it's going on my wires. I'm going to have it all cut off. And he says, at the end of the day, it's your hair. You can, you do what you want with it. So yeah, I had it all cut off. And then when he says, oh, I'm gonna grow a beard, and I says, well, it's your face. You growing it. So basically, that's how it come about.
So backfired.
But anyway,
As long as you're happy.
I mean, it's same with me. It's just them wiry bits on his lip because I've got very sensitive skin on my face, so I don't want tash rash. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Joel, do you know that you're only like 120 miles away from me? It's not far.
Is that all it is? 120 miles to London?
From Cardiff, yeah. Or is it 140? It might be 140.
It's a bit about same distance from here to London.
Straight down M4. The M4.
Yeah, sounds like it.
No, I don't
No,
know.
it's further. It's further from you to London. It's further. I'll tell you now.
Let me have a look.
I used to go down there a lot. There was a place called Magor or Magor. Magor.
Where?
Who?
In Wales.
Yeah, Magor it was called. Magor and Magor. It was just a bit further along from Cardiff. Because I used to go
It's 167 miles from here. She's asking you if you'd come.
The centre of London. Oh, it's 146 miles.
It's 167 from here, and it's 3 hours and 9 minutes. It says.
Well, if I come,
You're on about Mega, aren't you?
Magor, yeah, that was it. I used to go to a big Wilkinson's there, Magor. We're
Why
like,
does my sound keep going?
like an old power station site or something.
My sound keeps dipping.
Used to every week.
What you got?
Happened again.
Water. At a tap.
you lost 2 bottles.
Because on their way out.
Hi, Pete. How are you? So yeah, it's about 3 hours and something from here. 107 miles, I think. Now Pete's in Wales. Pete Thomas.
I'll be going on to Cornwall this year, definitely.
We want to go back to Great Yarmouth.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with Great Yarmouth. Great Yarmouth's
No.
brilliant.
Same as Tim knows that we used to live there at one point.
Where is that? You spoke to Jack? Okay.
It's like, oh, sorry.
Go on.
Is it in Tibet yet?
It's on a bus.
Oh. It's in Norfolk.
Oh, I've been in Norfolk. Fucking there's some strange people in Norfolk, let me tell you.
No, all bloody fields. Every single road square. It's like the square county. Every
Yeah, what
road
did I
you go,
do
it's
in
either
Norfolk?
left or right. It's like
Working
they
there.
don't know what a
I
curve
think
is.
it was an air show. I think there might be an air show I was working at. Would they have air shows in Norfolk?
It's bloody flat enough.
Yeah, they have one at Lowestoft.
There's a lot of canals and
Yeah, canals. I remember
canal
canals.
boats and
And I remember strange people fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
I tell you another place for strange people. Leicester.
Hi,
Have you
Pete
been to
Thomas.
Leicester?
Welcome back, Amjad.
not
Go
really.
No,
I went it was like 6:30 in the morning. There was nothing open, waiting for things to open, and people are fucking strange in Leicester. There's a Tesco's open with a few people in there.
We've been through
Hey,
Leicester.
we're a queer county, Lincolnshire. That's a bit weird.
We
That's all
went through
bloody
Leicester
square and
because
flat.
he says he's a northern sheep shagger.
My Little Pumpkin.
I went to
Oh,
that
dear.
RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire, and the people there
RAF
are
base, isn't
horrible.
it?
It's unbelievable. Worst people I've ever met in my life. I
Where?
have no respect for the RAF. They're absolute tosspots.
Nobody got respect for the RAF.
They're horrible. They're horrible people. They look down on you like you're a piece of shit. They think they're all
Were you in the RAF?
No, I weren't. I was delivering flat screen TVs there.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He used to be a lorry driver.
You said they had no respect for the RAF.
No, I said I didn't. They're horrible
Oh.
people.
Yeah, nobody got respect for the RAF. They're fucking.
They think everybody's dirt.
Red Devils used to be based there
Where, Norfolk?
in Lincolnshire.
Red Devils. Who were Red Devils?
That aeroplanes.
Red Arrows.
Red Arrows, that's it. What
Red Devils,
The Red
yeah.
Devils.
Devils is Man United, isn't it?
So the Red Devils is the Cardiff ice hockey team.
Oh, I don't know. It's they do formations
I
and
think they're Hoovers as well, don't they?
eh?
I think there's an Hoover called the Red Devil as well, isn't there?
They do. They
No,
do.
that's the
They
Dirt
did
Devil.
a fly
My
past
Little
with
Wolf.
Coronation. I know that much.
My Little
But they, yeah,
Pumpkin.
They can
they
bloody
do
fly past all they want.
like flying formation and blow
I'm
different
trying to
colours.
find it. I'm trying to find it on the.
I've never had the worst day of my life. That I was there all day dropping off these. They were called interactive whiteboards. They were, and they just talk to you like you're shit. They do, and I said to one of them, I said, "Look, you might be an officer here, but you're not in charge of me."
Pete says they're called RAF Brill Cream Boys. Fly sideways with crab hair.
Horrible people, horrible. Never again. And when I got out, I said, "Do not ever send me there again."
Red Arrows. They're called Red Arrows. Yeah. But I mean, I ain't got fond memories of Lincolnshire because my stepdad ended up in Pilgrim Hospital at Boston.
It's all
And
very
went in-
flat.
He went in for a routine operation and never come out.
Holy shit! What operation was that?
Well, you know what? When you get to a certain age,
How old is it?
How
old is it?
I forget now. Be about 70.
He was 70 when he went in for the operation.
Yeah. Well, anyway, when you get to a certain age, they send you this kit to do like a poo sample thing.
Shite in it.
Yeah. Well, you don't. You do a shite and
Yeah, and I don't mean you don't play golden shot with it.
Anyway, sent it off and it come back that there were something amiss. So they sent him to Boston Pilgrim Hospital. They did some further tests and found out he'd got cancer.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So they says, well, it's easily solved. We'll just whip your appendix out, whip this out. You know, we've done this operation thousands and thousands of times. And anyway, goes in for operation. Basically, as soon as they come round, they were feeling shit, basically. And said, oh, it's just a reaction to anaesthetic. Day 2, day 3, they were being sick. He couldn't keep note down. And he says, oh, you've probably got an air bubble inside, with anaesthetic and whatever. They left it a week before rushing him down to have a CT scan. And when they'd done the operation, they took part of his bowel out and the joint hadn't joined it properly. So all this shit were leaking out into his
septicemia.
And he got sepsis.
That's what my dad died of. Exact same thing my dad died of.
But yeah, and that's why I've not got good memories of Pilgrim Hospital, because we got phone call on a Friday and we were living in Great Yarmouth then. About 4.5 hours it took us to get to Pilgrim, because they were living in Skegness, you see. And but yeah, but my mum always blamed herself, and she says, well, it was me that said go and have it done, blah blah blah. And I says, look, Mum, I says, it got cancer. Whether or not don't ever blame yourself. He's got his own mind. He wanted to go and have it done. He wanted to be cancer free, except it didn't work out that way.
No, it didn't.
Oh, okie dokie then, Joel. Yeah. And within a week, he passed away.
Yeah.
But that was in 2010, so he's been dead 13 years now.
My dad was in 2004. It was coming up 20 years almost. Well, it's in 9 days actually. 19th year.
I mean, they had to have an inquest and everything, and big cover up. There were a lot of his notes missing, and for him to sit there and say, "Oh, I've done this operation thousands and thousands of times," and made a balls upon it, and not sort of, when they. But the thing is, it come about through the inquest that he'd let a junior doctor do it.
Never go on him. Just have a practice.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Huh?
But same as my mum says, I mean, she sort of took them, she was suing them, but she weren't doing it for money. She was just doing it for the fact she wanted to get some. No. I mean, she were all right.
Closure.
Yeah. And just the fact that mistakes had been made, and she wanted to make sure that nobody else had to go through that.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't admit to anything. They didn't get resolution, really. And, it took about 3 years to get caught. And my mum says, no, I can't do it. You know what I mean? It's been going on for 3 years. I keep feeling like I'm losing him all over again. You know what I mean? So she says, that's it. We'll close lid on it. And that were it. Yeah. So, but to lose somebody, that were in good health when they went in hospital. Let's just say that's the thing that shocked us. We went in sort of semi-healthy. Yeah, it got cancer, but it were easily removed.
Yeah.
And the fact that it didn't come out, that's the kicker.
It's crazy, man. Listen, I gotta go. It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Joel's here, look.
Hello, I'm sorry for the
I'll stay a
help.
little while.
I'm eating sandwich, salad. Oh,
Nice.
I forgot to. Okay.
Okay, then, Easy.
Let's have a look here. I'm gonna
See you later,
stay.
Hazy.
I want to see Joel's room. Let's have a tour.
Room.
Yeah.
Alors, room. First,
I will be going
I
shortly.
was upgraded.
That hotel room looks very
because
nice.
they upgraded me.
You got Eurovision Song Contest.
I was going to say, I bet you're watching Eurovision Song Contest.
Who's won?
I'm sorry, I've got no
It's not been on
makeup.
yet.
So Liverpool tonight.
I'll be
I'm connected with England tonight, and the room is on a car park. So it's quiet.
What's it? Oh, BBC? Probably.
Oh, lovely view of the car park.
So
BBC ITV channel.
nice. Oh, my fruit! I've got fruit there. Oh, I've got
They
to
put
eat.
fruit in the bathroom. What? The... That's not fruit. That's not a banana.
I think what she means, Easy, is a fruit basket like to welcome you.
Oh, nice.
And, and I'm drinking wine, rosé that I bought at Tesco. Where is the bottle of wine? But
Just been to Tesco's.
small bottle. It's this. Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I want like half a bottle.
Right. So everything is fine. I wanted to say
I don't start the voting yet.
We'll not win because that's sticking for us don't even like England.
Nope. None of us like England.
No, she's singing for UK. Yeah, she's admitted because she's half German.
We'd have won it last year if it weren't for Putin.
Yeah.
I'll be right back because I don't know what I have. I've got 2 connections. Don't know what I'm doing tonight. I'll be right back.
Okay, then, Joel.
Well, I'm off, so have a good time.
Okay, then, Easy. I'll see you
Bye-bye,
tomorrow
Easy.
night.
Ah, here I am. Normally.
Take it easy.
Yeah, see you later.
I think,
What kind of hotel is it? Are you in like a Premier Inn or something?
KSI's booked in as well.
Actually, I wanted to have a good hotel.
It looks too posh for a Premier Inn.
As I don't travel much, I wanted to
Get a good, yeah.
So it's
She's at Hilton.
Pardon me.
it's a Holiday Inn. Normally, I'm checking tomorrow the room.
So are you just there for tonight then, Joel?
Yes, the thing is that I arrived today, and at the last minute, I booked this hotel because the thing is that I haven't slept for a few days because of the fact that I'm going to see, as you know, my favorite band of all time that I met when I was a teen. So now they are over 60, and I feel I don't know, feverish, and I don't sleep, so I've got eye bags and all that, but it doesn't matter much. So the thing is that they upgrade because I asked for a room, a quiet room, and they said to me that they gave me a very good room for tonight, and they upgraded me. So maybe I'll ask tomorrow if there's a good price, because I wanted to go tomorrow elsewhere to have a cheaper price. But the thing is that London is hugely expensive. It costs
Yeah.
a fortune. It costs a fortune. Even the ticket tonight, because I came from Heathrow, then Paddington. I took the Heathrow Express, which is hugely expensive, and then I wanted to take the underground, and to get to the hotel, it cost me 670 pounds. Can you imagine 670 pounds?
Wow.
60 pounds or £6?
6 pounds? Not 60. 6 pounds.
All right.
£6.70 for a few stops, such as 5 stops, stations, 5 or 6 stations.
Well, that's not bad. That's not a bad price.
Well,
Considering.
it's
What
expensive.
hotel are you in? Is it a Hilton?
She
be
says
right back.
Holiday Inn.
Oh, Holiday Inn, right.
And I-
That's very nice.
Yes, it is. But I haven't traveled for a long time, so I wanted to please myself, if I can say that this way.
Treat. You wanted to treat yourself.
Yeah, treat. I was looking for the word treat. Treat.
So, are you having a drink of wine so it helps you sleep?
Can you imagine? Yesterday I slept. It was 2 in the morning, and I woke up at 6 in the morning. So I feel terrible because I haven't slept, but it doesn't matter. I will sleep back to Paris.
That's it. Oh, excitement. That's what it is.
Excitement, yes, it
Yeah.
is. And
But it's been sunny down there today, hasn't it?
passion, lifetime passion.
Yeah.
And music is just in my I'm not a musician like AZ. I'm not, but I feel the vibe of music. And
The thing is, Joel, it's been glorious weather today, hasn't it?
oh, great weather! Oh, lovely weekend in England.
Well, let's keep fingers crossed and hope it stays like that till you go back.
I don't know what they said, but in Paris it's unsettled. It's really unsettled. So Tuesday there's a show at the Royal Festival Hall. So I'll be staying till Wednesday. I wanted to be back to Sheffield, but it's gonna cost me too much.
Yeah, it's a long way from London to Sheffield. Yeah.
Oh, I've been there a couple of times. So Sheffield is not a long way. It's not that long, I'd say. It's not that long. Oh.
Well, to drive, it's about just over 3 hours.
But in train, it's 2 hours and maximum 15 minutes. It's not that long. Huh? It's not very long in train. No, true. Huh? Well,
Have we started voting yet?
No, not yet. I'm watching someone else.
I'll finish my meal. I'll just tell you goodbye because I wanted to be with you tonight, but I don't. I feel terrible looking.
No, don't worry about it. I mean, I look terrible all the time, Joel, but
no.
Hi, welcome back, Gordo.
Welcome back,
Hey,
Gordo.
You've been shaving.
Oh,
So I tried not to be sick before coming to England because the thing is that I would have been sick with sniffles. When I will say hello tomorrow to the band, if I look sick, it's not.
But Joel's in London, Gordo.
Yeah. So it doesn't seem to be London where I am. It's I
Well,
know
at least you're somewhere quiet.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You're not.
exactly.
You know, you're not in the hustle and bustle of the town centre. That's what I was trying to say. At
True.
least somewhere quiet where you can relax and
Oh.
Azerbaijan.
But London is I love England, as you already know, but London is a wonderful city. It's a wonderful city. No, because I'm happy, just overjoyed. That's why. But I need to sleep.
Okay.
Wash my hair, and because I look like nothing, I know that, but I don't care much. Until tomorrow, and I'll eat my fruit.
Ooh.
No, tonight I've eaten too much.
Well, you know, you're on holiday. Look at it like you're on holiday.
Yes, I needed that break, and I needed a change.
That's it.
But we all need change.
Disregard Pixie's.
Oh, what did I say?
You'd have
I'm having
comment.
a paper glass. Imagine.
Joelle say Sheffield Wendy picked it up in French. Well and true.
Sheffield, I may come to Sheffield because it's gonna. I've got the. I don't know yet. I'll tell you, but of course, I'm sure I won't because I will decide at the last minute.
Yeah.
Find a ticket to Manchester because the flight to Manchester with EasyJet and EasyJet is
yeah, you just enjoy yourself, Joelle. Don't worry about anybody else. Just enjoy yourself and
yeah. And when I was in the plane with a group of young ladies, but young, when I say young, I think it was a school trip. Teenagers. They were with their teacher, and they were laughing, making some noise in the plane, and having a good fun because they were happy to have been. I don't know. I guess it was in France, but or it was a connecting flight. I don't know, but well.
they've been a bit rambunctious. Yeah.
Rowdy.
Yeah. Rowdy.
Buggers.
Said it was a school trip. But so is it book signing tomorrow?
Hey Tommy, yes, at 1 p.m. Waterstones Piccadilly Circus.
Will there be a big queue?
Oh, there will be because the event is sold out online. It was sold out just a couple of hours after
it went live online.
They said they at first they had to they had to play in Sheffield Bramall Lane, and then they added Leadmill in Sheffield.
Wow.
On Friday, they will be playing at the Leadmill in Sheffield, and it was sold out in 5 minutes. Leadmill, with the place that is supposed to be closed because of money
Well,
problems.
they must be quite popular then if they sold out within minutes.
Sure. And I wanted to go and see, and then I didn't want to be tempted because I can't be everywhere. So
Yeah.
it had to be a choice. And so Les Milles on Friday. On Tuesday, the Royal Festival Hall. It's not sold out. Huh? The Royal Festival Hall is not sold out. This is it. And tomorrow is book signing, but book signing after a couple of hours, it was sold out as well, because I guess that they just let a few people in, not a crowd. It's going to be maybe maximum 200 people. So we need a ticket, otherwise we can't see the price of the ticket is the price of the book, actually. The book they release, but it's 35 pounds. So 35 pounds, it's not the end of the world. When you're a fan, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
You don't spend a fortune like some fans who they buy vinyls, they buy CDs, they buy everything about the band. Hey, Jane.
But yeah.
Hi, James.
So I kiss you goodbye, and
See you later.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome anytime. So we'll see you when we see you, if you get a chance to come up again.
As soon as I come to Sheffield, I promise, because I really want to see the Pickerings. And I want to see Tucker, Callum first, Tucker and Biscuit.
He's snoring his head off. So Chris has just said to me, can you hear him snoring? So anyway, I'll let you get going, Joel. Have a good night. Yeah, and have a good night's sleep.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Joel. Bye.
Bye.
I think she was going a bit giddy.
Yeah,
excited.
But she's grown up. She's in London, James. Yeah, she's a big fan of Def Leppard, and she says she's been a fan since she was about 16. And it's first chance she's had, to come over to the UK to see them. She's going to Waterstones in, did she say Piccadilly? Tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And then she's Civic Hall or something on Tuesday. It's actually Steep Band, I think. So yeah, but I mean, I look at it this way: she's single. She's saved up for this moment just to have this experience. You know what I mean? I can't blame her. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean. It's. Oh, Joelle, Tommy says she's lovely, isn't she? But yeah, you know what I mean. It's she lives on her own. She's single, so she's probably saved up hard to come this way. So she's in. I think did she say Holiday Inn again? She didn't exactly say where it were, but I know she said you were in Holiday Inn. So,
hey, back in a minute.
Okie dokie then, Tim. Yeah. But
it's in corridor.
A kindle in the wind. I don't know where he gets these from, Oh, dear me. Kindle in the wind. He read that.
Yeah.
Some sad news. Elton John is very sad since his e-reader got swept away by a tornado like a kindle in the wind.
I'm going to remember that like that.
But we won't have him any other way, you know what I mean? I mean, some of his jokes is a bit naff. But yeah, it makes us laugh. Oh dear. Are you ready, Tim?
Some sad news. Elton John is very sad since his E-reader got swept away by a tornado. Like,
oh, I'd love to know where he gets half of these jokes from.
Internet.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
And he's probably got pages copied and pasted everywhere.
I hope Gordo, I've got a picture to show you. No, it's not a rude one. Before you say anything, just setting the record straight. It's not a rude one. Here you are, Gordo. Let me put it on big screen and I'll see it better. If you're wondering what that is, Tommy, the top one is Chris's team, which have just gained promotion. That's the other team, which cocked it up last night, losing 4-0 to Peterborough. Oh,
Okay.
this is one of Chris's favourites. Well, you see, Chris supports Sheffield United, which is the top one because they've just got promoted. Now, the bottom one is the other team in Sheffield. Nah, they were in playoffs last night and got absolutely smashed 4-0. You see, it's nearly as bad as Lee's.
Yeah.
Who got smashed? Was it Sheffield got smashed?
Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
4-0. Who were they playing?
Peterborough.
Peterborough United.
Right. So Peterborough through, are they?
No, they've got to play at Hillsborough next week. They do them over 2 legs. Thursday, Chris says.
And who else?
Yeah, that is the unmentionable team, Tommy. But yeah, Chris was saying last night, oh, I love Peterborough. I love Peterborough. I mean, it's never been, but he loves it.
Oh, Peterborough, aren't we?
Chris.
Baby,
Chris,
Tim's talking to you.
Huh?
I hate Peterborough.
Well, I think till Thursday, Chris loves them, you see.
Yeah.
Especially, you see, to actually get through to the semi-finals of the playoffs, Wednesday have got to score 5 goals on Thursday. Yeah, and oh dear. But they were like these posters saying that book your coach tickets here to Wembley, the final.
I was speaking to a lad at Asda who's the Unitedite.
Yeah.
He says that poster that Lisa, there's something called Lisa, who put it up,
Yeah.
is real because he's seen it himself.
There you go.
It's real. It's
Chris,
not fake.
Chris thought at first when he seen it were just some Wednesdayite being a bit cocky. But he says this Jamie down at Asda says he's seen that poster and it's real. You know, there's being cocky and there's being, you know, booking your coach tickets to Wembley for the final and they get thrashed by Peterborough 4-0.
When does Premier League finish then? How many games is that left? Can't be so damn many.
I don't know. Baby, how many games left at Prem?
After all games this weekend, I think there's 2 left.
Yeah. It says after all games this weekend, there's two games left. But yeah.
What in our league, you mean?
No, it means it Premiership.
Our league.
Anyway, same as I say, For one night only, Chris absolutely loves Peterborough. Hey, wouldn't it be good if they went to Hillsborough and thrashed them 4-0 again?
Oh, hey, I'd love it, right? Somehow, Wednesday scored 4 goals, right? And then at last minute, Peterborough went to score 1 goal to make it 5-4 overall.
Well, that's it.
I was pissed.
Either way, you don't want them to get through.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Because see, once they've played the 2 legs, winner of the 2 legs, that's it. They in semis.
No, they're in final.
Well, they're in final. Yeah.
In semis now.
Oh, it's Arsenal tomorrow. Arsenal.
Who are they losing to?
Everton.
No, Arsenal are playing Brighton.
Oh, I don't know. I don't follow.
Everton are playing City tomorrow.
Yeah, Everton's going to smash City 1-0.
Yeah, right.
And Brentford and West Ham.
Who did Chelsea lose to?
No, they drew 2-2. Flipping Forest.
Playoffs, it's Coventry and Middlesbrough.
But anyway. Right, I'm going to get going because I've been going 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And I shall see you all tomorrow night on Tim's.
I might be going late tomorrow night. I might be going late tomorrow. I might be going about 9:30.
Okie dokie then, Tim. I'll see you there anyway.
Not a problem.
So yeah, Tim's live tomorrow evening, so we'll see you all on Tim's. And I'll see you all later, guys. Bye. Night, Joel. Bye.
Bye.